What type of increase have you seen in applications, and also have you seen an increase in the amount of money going out?
Yes, we saw a very large spike in 2008, the year of the crash, and we've seen increased applications since then, but it's kind of tapered off.
Okay. So if you had a son or daughter right now that was about to go to college, what advice would you give them as far as seeking financial aid?
First, I would complete the FAFSA as early as possible. I would look at state schools. I would definitely look, if my son or daughter was in that top 15%, I would definitely look at the NJ STARS option for community college. And then I would also look to some fixed rate loans like NJ Class.
Okay. Can you talk a little bit more about NJ Class?
Yes, that's the state loan program. It stands for College Loans to Assist State Students. It's a fixed rate loan program. This is not funded by taxpayer dollars. Actually, what HESAA does is HESAA goes to the bond market and sells bonds every year. So it varies from year to year because we get a different pool of money depending on economic conditions and depending on what bondholders want, how much they want to purchase. This year we're making $310 million in NJ Class loans. It's a fixed rate loan product, which we think is important, and I would just caution families and students about some variable rate loan products. They may be offering you a teaser rate to get you in, but then that rate can escalate later on, and that could be scary. What we like about NJ Class is that you know exactly what you're going to be paying in interest. And there's different terms. The interest rate varies depending on the term, 10 to 20 years.
Yeah, of course, the different repayment options that you select. And the one thing that families forget in New Jersey is that it goes out of state. And that's a big thing that families forget, is that even though they send your student out of school, out of state, the New Jersey Class can go with them. And they can use that product for that purpose.
So it's portable?
It's portable.
Portable. Any state?
Any state.
Okay.
As long as it's a college that's offering a degree program.
Okay. What do you find the biggest mistake that parents or students make in financing their education? You think that they forget about that interest accruing over time and not paying off that interest? Do you think that, they just think that they have a lot of time to pay it off after they graduate? Because I know there's a grace period after you graduate, right?
With the federal loans, there's a subsidized Stanford loan. There is a 6-month grace period. With New Jersey Class loans, it's generally 30 to 60 days after graduation where you have to start repaying.
Okay. And is that a fixed rate? Will it always be a fixed rate throughout your term in college?
Yes.
Okay. So for all 4 years.
One of the things I think families don't, one of the mistakes I think families make is that they don't start saving sooner and investing in a 529 plan. I think some families think of that they don't have a large chunk of money, that it's not worth it. But you can open up a 529 plan with as little as $25. And if you keep making those investments, especially if you start when the child is young, there's going to be a substantial amount of money available. And if it's managed well and invested well, those returns are not, as long as they're used for qualified educational expense, are not taxable.
Okay. So the 529 program is great for grandparents and parents to get on the stick right now.
Yes,
they want to put some money aside for their grandchildren or children, and that is something that anybody can make, and there's no maximum amount of money that can go into a 529 plan?
No, there's no maximum amount of money. It has to be used to get the tax, to not be taxable. It has to be used for educational expenses. And the New Jersey Best 529 program, if you save for a certain period of time, a certain amount, there are scholarships attached ranging from $500 to $1,500 as long as you use it at an in-state school.
Okay. Well, I know a lot of parents find it tough to save now because of the increasing, price costs and basically jobs, and not having it. So I know everybody would love to be able to put some money away aside and have that, to spend. So absent that, or I don't know if there are other plans like 529 out there. Are there other plans like 529, savings plans for parents, where parents can, put money aside that's sponsored either by the state or federal?
The New Jersey 529 plan, NJ Best is.
Yeah. Okay. So what can parents who are having trouble putting money aside, where can they go? Is there anything they can do? as far as, looking to get extra money for their child to finance their education?
Well, there are scholarship searches. I know this College Board at collegeboard.com would have scholarship searches available. They can go out and create a profile and go out and do scholarship searches.
And if a student is really interested in a particular institution, I would encourage the student and the family to contact the financial aid office at that institution and really talk to them about their situation. And if that institution wants that student, I think that a lot of times they're willing to work with the family.
They become creative.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. So I know you've both been in the business of helping families for a long time in various capacities and students. And I was just wondering what message that you'd like to send out today to all students and families who are sitting watching the program right now, wondering if they can afford college, wondering how they can afford college, wondering, am I going to be in huge debt, and not having to worry greatly about it. Everybody will worry about paying it off, but what message can you get out today to anybody who's sitting there on the fence and is undecided about what to do or how to afford college?
Well, HESAA is there for you, and I encourage you to visit our website. I encourage you to call our toll-free number, make an appointment with a guidance counselor. Come to College Goal Sunday on February 26th at one of the locations throughout New Jersey. We do want to be a resource. We do want to help you with this because we think it's important.
Okay. And what is that toll-free number? Do you know?
You know.
Okay.
1-800-792-8670.
Okay.
8 a.m. in the morning till 8 p.m. at night, Monday through Thursday, and from 8 a.m. in the morning till 5 on Friday.
Okay. Well, I think it's been, it's great that you were able to drop by your busy schedules today and give this information for everybody out there, because it's a real need and people want to know what type of resources we have in the state. Who can we see? How my child can afford education, and how can I pay for college? And I think you've accomplished that greatly today, and I appreciate you both coming on. Gabrielle, Andre, thank you very much. And thank you very much for watching tonight. This is Lou Goldstein saying stay healthy, stay active, stay focused, and we'll see you next week on another edition of Focus On.
This program was brought to you through a grant provided by the Bank of Princeton.